Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I have one question for you guys today. Do you still think that we'll see a crypto all-time high this year? Yes or no? Guys, I personally am really freaking excited. I can almost not put it normally into words, I guess, how excited I freaking am. It's pretty damn crazy. Every single time I look at these charts, I'm thinking, man, Bitcoin moving up a little bit, crashing down, people getting scared, and people selling their altcoins. But it's exactly textbook, like we've seen it so many dozens of times before, where a Bitcoin bull run starts the altcoin bull run, and it's just textbook stuff, guys. Now, do not forget, and I keep reminding people of this, that there's a 50,000 XRP competition going on right now. And the thing is, guys, the more people that enter, the more money that will be given away. Make sure you understand that. Join it right now. I've told you guys before, right now as it currently stands, there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess like maybe 5 or 6 even people that will win freaking hundreds of XRP without doing anything. I keep telling you, sign up right now. A link is down below. All you need is 250 XP in your account and to trade for $100 worth. That's actually it. But right now, there are not even enough people who actually trade, so people will just win who didn't actually do anything. Make sure you enter, guys. Make sure you enter. A link is going to be down below. All right. To move over into some new content, though. A lot of people have been asking me about the lawsuit and whether or not there's any new thing happening and like what's the update, what's the situation, what's the thing basically. So it's actually pretty damn easy, guys. For right now, most importantly, we are waiting for a judge verdict. We're basically waiting for her to make some decisions on the previous matters, or for, I'm going to say the most important part, what's about to happen in the next coming weeks. And that is, this was a new, I guess, letter that the judge sent out, or mostly Ripple sent out the letter and the judge approved it. You can see here the judge ordered the SEC to submit for an in-camera review the 2 documents related to the SEC's meetings with law firms and the email chain concerning discussions with a third party who received guidance from the SEC. And they basically had to get all of that stuff done no later than October 15th, which again, guys, is around the corner. And then 1 week later, Ripple has to respond. But I'm going to tell you guys that even though this is going on, the most important thing in the background, not in our own faces, is the expert discovery, where Ripple and the SEC are just, coming along with some experts on the matter, like for example, legal advisors, but also maybe blockchain advisors or just experts in the field to basically ask what is right, what is wrong, what happened, and who's in the right, what should we know, how can we use this to our advantage to kind of attack the other side or defend ourselves. You guys get it, right? Whatever you discuss with experts to win something, or to defend yourself and win something or attack, it doesn't really matter. Now, in the midst of it, though, that's the background. That's most importantly. That happens until November 12th, if I'm not mistaken. This is the foreground, as basically the judge having to make a decision on whether or not Ripple can actually get all the documents that the SEC has relating to Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP, and just basically a lot of the stuff on the Ethereum grounds as well. Like, why did Ethereum get preferential treatment? And was the William Hillman speech a personal opinion or an SEC-used guidance material, basically? All that stuff has to be decided like freaking now in the next couple of weeks or so. And we're seeing the buildups from it. I actually checked James Phelan, and if you look at it properly, all those most important dates and things have already been discussed, except for one motion to hide, or what is it called again? Motion to seal. And then we are waiting for judge decisions for the rest, but no other real things on the sidelines, at least now that I can kind of know of. So has the rally of XRP been powered by lawsuit developments? I'm going to say not really. Has it been part of it? I'm going to say yeah. There's a good chance that a part of the XP price right now is valued at where it is because of what is happening in the lawsuit. That just makes a lot of sense to me. But that people all of a sudden are buying it now because of any recent development, I don't really think so, guys, as I think the majority of the announcements still have to be made. Then again, don't forget that once we get announcements like that, it might be too late to buy, as many people will be in there before you. And that's often the thing that people don't understand. If you're buying right now, and again, this is not an advertisement, you may do whatever you please. You're basically buying with the idea, okay, Ripple is going to win something, or people are eventually going to switch their minds and start buying, as an example. If you're going to buy later, you're going to buy with some confirmation that the thing has already happened. But the thing is, guys, if it has already happened, then people know it. And then a lot of people will be thinking exactly in the same fashion like you. So the question is, the solution is, the earlier you are, the higher of a quote-unquote risk you have. But in my opinion, it is manageable risk. And so I take it every single time. All right, then, the White House, we have a small update on that. The White House prepares to regulate crypto trading. President Biden's administration may soon issue an executive order on crypto trading that will be a coordinated regulation push by all government agencies involved, from the Treasury Department to the national security ones. As if cracking down on the cryptocurrency trade in China wasn't bad enough news for crypto investors, now the White House is preparing an executive order to go down the regulation path too, reports Bloomberg. Quote, people familiar with the matter tip that the Biden administration, again, quote, tip, wants to engage all relevant government entities, from financial regulators and the national security agencies to the National Science Foundation, in a far-reaching push to oversee the $2 trillion crypto trading market. Before you blame Elon Musk and his Shiba Inu coin antics, or mostly Dogecoin actually, know that the move to regulate trading in cyber securities and cryptocurrencies and other digital assets classes like non-fungible tokens has been brewing for a little while. The US authorities have been gathering an ever-increasing amount of worrying signals from the crypto market, tip the insiders, and these range from NFT scam complaints by regular investors to ransomware attacks on critical infrastructure. That's not to mention crypto is often used by bad actors as an untraceable payment system, forcing the government's hand. While Biden administration prepares to engage in a coordinated Bitcoin or Ethereum regulation and even appoint a crypto czar, the relevant agencies are not sitting still in wait. The Department of Justice, for example, unveiled a national cryptocurrency enforcement team last week to deal with recovery from the type of ransomware attacks that brought down the Colonial Pipeline in 2020. The final shape of the executive order is still in flux, but it will surely make crypto news when it lands. After all, the White House has been very careful not to stifle financial innovation, yet provides sufficient enough investor protection against market volatility and outright scams. So my own personal, view on the matter is they're right yet wrong. I think Biden wants to come up with a tax because they want to fund the infrastructure bill, and it's just logical that they want tax, right? I mean, the more tax, the better for those guys. But saying it in this manner, I think, is kind of wrong because you're making it way more scary than it is. A crypto czar, what would that mean? Do I think that some new legal entity can be built out to, kind of have the, how can I say that? Like a new entity that can be built out, like, for example, the US SEC together with the CFTC to build a new crypto unit? Yes. But that's not going to be one person who can decide everything. And if they do think so, then it's most likely going to be Gary Gensler or somebody of the sort, of like the chairman of the new board or something like that. But still, it doesn't sound logical to me, as it's never really happened in the US before that one person, I guess, can decide so much. And also, again, if they don't want to stifle innovation or stifle innovation, whatever, they're going to have to be really careful with what type of taxes they put in, because the heavier the tax, the more companies are going to leave your country, and the less innovation there will be inside these borders. And they want to keep that high, they've said. So I find it really difficult. The only thing I thought they would go for is potentially try and get unrealized capital gains tax too. But that is a difficult one because a lot of people are so heavily against it, even the really, really wealthy, that I'm like, nah, I don't think they're going to pull through with that. It would just be so stupid. Now, amidst all of that, a lot of you guys have been sending me that the U.S. is having some heavy liquidity. Oh, I heard a crazy car outside. You know the supercars here in Dubai, guys. It's pretty damn crazy. By the way, make sure you press the like button. I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video. Make sure you press the like button if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So Nancy Pelosi portfolio tracker here, not Nancy Pelosi herself, said the four horsemen. And it says Secretary Yellen banned her or blocked her. Gary Gensler, Federal Reserve, and Nancy have blocked. Why? Because this individual is stating a lot about the U.S. debt. The United States debt ceiling is a ticking time, thingy. I don't know about all of that, guys. I'm not too into that little world. I'm just going to be honest with you. But what I do know quite a lot about is the fact that there's quite some quantitative easing which went around. I mean, it's not really become better too much. And that you might actually make up an argument here that they are waiting for some proper crypto regulations because they want to tax so much out of it to kind of make their own system a little bit better. There's definitely some food for thought there. Or the fact that they are, right now struggling with Tether and struggling with this, that, crypto-related things, basically, because of the national debt that's been raked up. And again, a lot of that stuff went down over the last couple of years, specifically 2020. Might become interesting to kind of see that contrast, to see how the U.S. will react purely on the basis of just debt or money necessities. I find it interesting because it's pretty hard to find out exactly what choices are being made because of it, but I think with a keen eye, we'll be able to find it out. And then to talk about Shiba real quick, guys, I've been holding this coin for a very long while, you guys know it. However, I'm going to quickly state here, I would not actually buy more. Like right now, I believe the Shiba price was up like 20% or so. You can see here like 18% up right now. It's pretty close to all-time high still, but it's having a rebound, man. It's having some crazy ups and downs, and I'm telling you, you can definitely make a lot of money with SHIB if you're going to try swing it or something like that. It's just not me. I find it too scary, not worth the risk, and again, I also don't call Shiba an investment at all. I just call it a crazy opportunity to make a crazy amount of money, and I think purely that it's better than Doge at whatever it does. And so yeah, just I kind of stick with it. But I would definitely not say, yo, let's go all in on this one, let's buy it like crazy. I would only say, man, a lot of people are buying it right now or the last couple of weeks purely because some whale bought it and there's some idea of future profits. But if you ask me, is this a really good crypto? I'm going to say no, except for the fact that it's really good at being a meme and really good at having some crazy pumps. So that's kind of the way that I put it at. Alright guys, but that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Adios amigos, and make sure guys that you subscribe.